Hello everybody and welcome to today's class. We're moving through our classic mat class. It's going to be a 50-minute class. We're using the magic circle. So if you have one, wonderful. If you don't worry about it. You know you can pretend you have a magic circle and the same effect comes across. So when you're ready, find your way down to your mat. We'll start seated, whatever that is for you, cross-legged, legs out in front of you, sitting a long butterfly. All options are good options. When you're ready, we take our 4 deep breaths, inhaling through the nose to fill the body up with air, expanding through the rib cage from side to side and front to back. And exhale out, we'll let all of that air go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out, let it go. For 2, inhale. And exhale, let it go. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. With that last exhale, let's just reach the arms so they go out to T, fingertips long towards the sides of the room. Inhale as you shift over towards the right hand down, left arm reaches up. Exhale, come on up through center, and then inhale, take that same side body stretch over towards the left. Exhale, everything comes up through center. We'll go for 3. Inhale up and over. And exhale, come on up, 3 and 3. We go for 2. And 2. 1 more. And then 1 more. Good. Everything up through center. Grab onto your ring. Extend the legs out in front of you, feet about hips distance apart. Ring between your hands, reach the fingertips long. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, curve the spine as you round yourself and roll all the way down to your mat. Shoulders and head down. Your arms reach back, not all the way back, just far enough back that we can maintain our neutral spine. Exhale, we lift the arms, nod chin to the chest. Continue this round like you're rounding over a beach ball, reaching the ring forward towards the feet. Inhale. Exhale, we hold this curve. You roll all the way down to your mat. Shoulders and head down, arms back. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And round. Good. 2 more. Hold this curve as you come all the way down, shoulders and head down, arms back. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And then last one, we're holding the curve as we roll all the way down, shoulders and head down, arms reach back. Inhale and exhale. We roll it all the way back up and round forward. Good. With that last one, you'll rebuild the spine to sit up tall, flip your ring and take it between the feet, right about where your arches are. Your feet are still flexed. You're sitting up tall. Hands can just rest at the tops of your legs. On your exhale, you push into the ring with the feet and then inhale, release. Exhale, push in. Inhale, release. Exhale, in. Inhale, release. Good. In and then release. For 4, 3, 2, and then 1 more. Bend your knees and take the ring between the inner thighs just above the knee joint. Feet are pressing down, hands come down by your sides. You sit up a little bit taller. Exhale, press into the ring. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Good. Press in and release. Press in and release. Good. Continue to sit up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling, looking forward for 4. For 3, 2, and then 1 more. Good. Grab a hold of the ring, extend the legs forward, heels together, toes apart. Now take the ring, put it just in the center of your chest. Hold on to the ring, left hand goes first, and then right hand stacks on top of the left. You're going to round your spine, nodding the chin to the chest, letting your body contour to the curve of that ring, and then just rock back, holding that curve. About halfway. Inhale and exhale. It's like we're curving up and over the ring to bring ourselves back in, and your ring might press against the tops of your legs. Perfectly okay. We round it back And then we bring it forward. Just 2 more. Rock it back. And bring it forward. 1 more. Back. And forward. Good. Sit up tall and take the ring. We're going to put it around our head, placing the inside pad of the ring right about at the base of your skull. Your hands come to the opposite inside pad. I'm just going to scoot myself forward. Right hand to the pad, left hand stacks on top. I want you to gently press into that ring to help support your head, reaching out through the elbows, heels stay pressing together. You're going to keep it flat back as you hinge off of the hips. Pause. Curve the spine and round down. Try to stay heavy through the heels. Inhale, big exhale. We lift it back up and we round forward, knees to nose. Inhale, sit up tall, tall spine. You hinge it back. Curve the spine to roll down. Inhale, exhale. You come right back up and dive towards the knees. Inhale, rebuild the spine, sit up tall with the flat back. We hinge, we curve the spine and come down, shoulders and head down. Inhale, exhale again. We come right back up, rounding over, knees to nose. I should say nose to knees. 1 more, sit up tall, hinge, curve and roll back. Once you get to the bottom, we pause right here. You stay lifted right about at the tips of your shoulder blades. Pull the knees in. Knees toward your nose. You're still supporting your head with the ring. Extend your right leg long. Pull that left knee in just a little bit more. And then exhale, switch. Good. Inhale and exhale, switch, switch, and switch. For 3, for 2, 1 more. Extend up through the left leg. Keep the right leg reaching. Scissor, switch, and switch. Switch and switch, switch and switch. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Left leg pulling in, right leg long. You're twisting that right elbow towards the left knee and then coming back through center. Hold the legs just like this. We twist for 3, untwist for 2, and then 1 more. We come back through center, switch the legs, twisting left elbow towards the right knee, and then coming back through center, letting go of the rotation. It's 3. Twist and untwist for 2. And then 1 more. Legs come together up above the hips. You take the ring, it's coming out from behind your head, and you're placing the ring so it's right over the arches of your feet. Give the ring a little bit of a pull so you can get a nice stretch through the hamstrings. See if you can bend the elbows and pull the legs in a little bit closer to you. Whew. Inhale and then exhale. We keep the ring around the left foot. You're going to lower the right leg down, flexing the right foot, staying heavy through the back of the leg. Both hands to the ring, and let's actually flip the palms towards us, knuckles towards your knee. Inhale here, exhale as you curve the spine, pressing your foot into the ring. You roll yourself all the way up. We'll keep that leg extended and then pull it in a little bit closer to you once you come up into your tall spine. Inhale here, exhale, we come all the way down. And you can pull that left leg in. Inhale, exhale, you press it away as you curve all the way up, pulling that leg closer to you, deeper hamstring stretch when you find your tall spine. Inhale, exhale, we roll it down, come to the bottom, gently pull the left leg in. Inhale, and exhale, right back up. 1 more, we roll it down. Pulling the left leg in, inhale, and then exhale right back up. Good, now we do have to come out of this, coming back down to switch the ring to the other leg, scissor switching the legs. We take the ring to the arch of the right foot. Left leg stays long, you're heavy through the back of that left leg. Inhale, exhale, we're pressing the right leg away from us as we're curling up chin to chest. At halfway, you bend the elbows and pull the right leg closer to you. Inhale and then exhale all the way back down. Good. Now, once you get down, you can pull that right leg in. See if you can get a deeper hamstring stretch. Inhale, exhale, press the leg away. Nod chin to chest, find your tall spine and pull that leg in. Inhale, exhale all the way back down. And draw things in. We'll do 2 more. We roll it up. And then roll it back. And gently pull the right leg in. One more time. We roll it up. And then we'll take it all the way back down. Good. With your last one, you can take the right leg out of the ring. Ring goes off towards your right, and we'll roll over so that we're on our right hip. Knees are bent, and you're coming down onto your right side. We're going to try propping our head up into our hand like this. You'll feel different points of contact with the mat here, but we're going to work on this position a little bit. Try and push your top hip down towards your feet so that you're stacked through the hips, the knees, and the feet. Don't worry about the ring for right now, just put it off to the side. Left hand can come in front of you for a little bit of extra support. We lift up through the left knee. You'll tap the knees, open up, and then tap the heels. Tap the knees, and then tap the heels just for 4. Knees and heels for 3. It's knees and heels for 2. Knees and heels. 1 more. It's knees and heels. You'll tap the knees, hold it right there, pointing through your toe. Inhale as you push that left leg up and back towards the back corner of your mat. Exhale as you bend the knee, tap the knees together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tap it in. Just for 4, you'll go back and then in for 3, back and in for 2, back and in. 1 more, back and in. Good. Now take your bottom or your top leg down to meet your bottom leg. Extend the legs out and then lift your left leg up again. Now we do that same internal and external rotation of the hip. You have a pointed toe. Now we're going to tap the big toes together, open up and tap the heels. Tap the big toes and tap the heels for 4. Toes and heels for 3. Toes and heels. 2. Toes and heels. 1 more. Toes and heels. Good. Now lift up through your left leg, push it back so your leg's down in line with your hip, pointing through your toe. It's an inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Just 4, lower, lift for 3, lower, lift, 2, lower, lift. 1 more, lower, and lift. Take your left leg, bring it forward, bend the knees, push off of your right side. We take the right arm up, bicep by the ear, fingers and thumbs together. Left hand comes to the front of the ankles, and then you reach up and over, big mermaid stretch. Good. Come all the way back up through center. Pause right here. Right hand behind the head, elbow reaching out long. We inhale to twist towards the knees and then nod chin to chest, shy mermaid. Good. Inhale and then exhale. We rebuild the spine so that you sit up tall. You'll twist towards me and we get to practice everyone's new favorite transition. Reaching out through the right arm, you'll bring it forward so that it's reaching out over the knees. Left hand comes forward in line with the right. So we're twisted towards that left corner of our mat. Okay, we inhale, you shift forward, you lift the hips, reaching the arms up and over. Arms come towards the right. We swing the legs one way, and then we come all the way down, and we're ready to set up for our side lying exercises on the other side. Left hip is down. It's not a perfect transition, okay? We still have to move around the mat a little bit. We come all the way down onto the left side, and we're gonna try right here, propping the head up into the hand. If you don't like this, you're more than welcome to lay straight down. Knees are slightly in front of the hips. You can take the right hand in front of you, lift up through that right knee, and then inhale, tap the knees. Exhale as you open up and tap the heels. Tap the knees and tap the heels. For 4, we tap the knees and tap the heels. It's 3, knees and heels. Can you stay active through that bottom leg? 2. And then 1 more. Tap the knees, pause right here. Your toe is pointed. Inhale as you send that right leg up and back towards the back corner of the mat. And then exhale, you pull the knees together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, pull the knees together. Just 4. Inhale and exhale for 3. Inhale and exhale. Here we go for 2. Out and in. 1 more. Out and then back in. Good. Extend the legs long towards that top corner of your mat, flexing the feet so that we're heavy and active through this bottom leg. Now you lift your right leg up just a little bit. You can point the toe. We're going to tap the big toes, open up, and tap the heels. Tap the toes and tap the heels. This is going a little bit clunkier on this side for me. Like the rotation is not quite there today. It's 3. My arm is falling asleep for 2. 1 more. Lift the leg and then push that right leg back in line with the hip. We're thinking about finding length out through the front of the right hip and through the side of the right hip. Inhale as you tap the toes down. Exhale as you lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Here's 4. It's a lower and a lift for 3, lower and lift, 2, lower and lift, 1 more, lower and lift. We bring the right leg to meet the left, bending into the knees, pressing into your right hand to bring yourself off of your left side, pulling the feet close to you, reaching the left arm up, bicep by the ear, thumbs and fingertips together. We inhale to side bend. Exhale, you come all the way up, left hand behind the head, elbow reaching out. We twist over towards the right and then nod chin to chest, shy mermaid. Good. Come all the way back up to transition out. We reach the arms forward over that right leg. Inhale, we reach the arms up and over. And then we take the feet over to the other side and you can sit down right there. Grab back onto your ring. We'll pop up into a high kneeling position. Knees about hips distance apart. Tops of the feet can press down into the mat. I'm actually going to turn this way. We'll take the ring, that same position we had it before, just so we can really find that curve in the spine. Let's go right hand on the ring, left hand stacks on top. Gentle pressure into the ring, elbows reaching out. Inhale as you kneel up tall, and then exhale, we nod chin to chest. You're rounding and conforming to that ring, finding the curve as your hips maybe reach a little bit closer towards your heels. Inhale, and then exhale, we come all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale and exhale all the way back up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and then exhale right back up. We'll do this one more time. Inhale at the top. Exhale as you round. Good. Come all the way back up. Pause right there. Take the ring between your hands and take your left foot. You'll step it out so that you're in this side kneeling position. Left toes turn towards that short edge of your mat. Bring the arms in front of you nice and long. Inhale as you shift into your knee. You reach the arms out on kind of a diagonal. Exhale, we come up, lift the arms, and then lower back down right in front of the hip. We reach and lift, lower. So it's like we're making a capital D with the arms. Lift and lower. We're bending into the knee. The knee may come over the ankle or over the toes, and that's okay for 2. One more. Good. Now shift over into that left leg, twisting the upper body over towards the left corner of the room. Tiny presses into the ring as you lift the ring up. Biceps in line with the ears. Tiny presses as you lower back down. Just 2 more times. Tiny presses, lift. and you're anchoring into the left heel. You're staying stable into the right knee. One more, little presses lift. And little presses lower. Good. We'll reset through center, pulling the left knee in to meet the right and stepping the right foot out so that the toes face the short edge of the mat. The ring starts in front of the hips. You relax your shoulders, take a breath. Inhale as we shift into that right knee, twisting the upper body over towards the right side of the room, coming through center and then lowering back down. We shift and reach. Shift and reach. Nice big opening up of the hip, and you may feel this a lot in the inner thigh. I feel it much more in the inner thigh on this side than I did on the first side. So in order to get more inner thigh engagement, you really have to focus on pressing into your heel. You find your heel to seat connection. And when I say seat, I mean your butt for 2. One more. Good. Now shift over into that right leg, twisting the upper body. Little presses as you lift the arms. And little presses as you lower. Twice more. Little presses lift. And little presses lower. One more. Little presses lift. Good. And little presses lower. Good. Everything comes in, right knee comes back in to meet the left. We'll do one more thing right here. Take the ring into the left hand, bring it to the outside of the left hip, roll the shoulders up, back and down, pointing the elbow towards the back of your room. Your right hand can just come down by your side. Imagine you're holding on to like just something in the right arm. We press into the ring with the left hand, 10, and release. We press in 9. Release, it's 8, in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch the ring over into the right side, right to the outside of the hip, fingertips down, shoulder and elbow rolling back, and just taking the left arm like you're holding on to something. We press into the ring, 10. And release for 9. And release, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take your ring, just put it off to the side right there in front of you. Depending on how you're facing, I want you to bring yourself into a tabletop position. Wrists underneath the shoulders, fingertips out wide, knees underneath the hips, tuck your toes. Exhale as we draw in from the lower abs. You hover the knees. Take an inhale, push the hips up and back, 2 straight legs. Exhale, we come back to our hovered tabletop. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, pull forward, hovered knees for 2, up and back. And then come back in. 1 more, up and back. And then come back in. Knees drop down, untuck your toes, really curve the spine. Use your core to press your hips back and keep your belly button lifted off of your knees. So it is a child's pose, but it also isn't a child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale out, let it go. When you're ready, bring things forward and lay all the way down onto your mat. You can take the ring, bring it with you towards the front edge of the mat. We won't use it right now. Forearms come in front of you, one hand on top of the other. I don't care which hand goes on top. I always tend to go left hand on top. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Try to press the front of your hips into the mat, lifting your belly button away from your mat so you're engaged through your core. Pressing into the front of the hips, you float the legs, and then we just take little kicks through the legs. Just little kicks. That kick is happening from your hip all the way down to your toes, like you're swimming. Kick, 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 kick for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs down, grab onto your ring, take it into your hands behind your back. Fingertips are reaching towards your feet. Your thumbs are at the inside of the ring. This is going to lift your shoulders up and pull them back just a little bit. So we have to be aware of where our upper body is tracking in space. Okay, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Again, you're going to lift the legs, start to kick through your legs. So the ring is a little bit away from your legs. Start to lift your chest, lift your head as you reach the ring back towards the feet. Hold here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes down. Take a second. Okay, bring your heels together, your toes apart. Now bring your left ear down towards the mat. Okay, bend your knees, pull your heels in towards your hips. Now take an inhale, you extend the legs back as you lift the chest, lift the head, reach the ring back, turn your head over towards the left, pull the ring back down as you bend the knees. Lift up, reaching the ring, reaching the legs, head comes through center, and then we look over towards the right as we take the left ear down. We reach back and lift, and then everything comes back in. Reach up and lift. And if the turn of the head isn't quite making sense, that's okay. We do 2 more, reach up and lift. Reach up and lift. Last time we lift, and then the right ear comes down, and we'll lift, and we come all the way through center. Legs lower down, arms lower down, chest and head come down. Take your ring, just put it off to the side. Hands under the shoulders, legs in nice and tight. Push yourself up to modified plank, and then back into your child's pose, hips to heels. Now that first time I was asking you to stay engaged through your core as you went back to child's pose. This time we can really let our chest be heavy on our legs. Inhale. Exhale, you'll let it go. Good. Another inhale, just for good measure. Exhale out, let it go. Good. Woo! Okay, with that last exhale, we're coming towards the center of our mat. We're going to do a little like side planky ring stuff. As I was cleaning up the on-demand library, I saw a lot of really fun things we used to do with the ring. Fun and mean things. I was really mean. Okay, we're coming onto our right hip. You're extending the right leg long towards the bottom edge of your mat. Left leg is bent and your foot is pressing down. We take the ring so it's right in front of you on the mat like this. And then we're gonna come down to the right forearm to start this one. Now I want you to take a big exhale. You're pushing down into the left heel to anchor you. Pretty gentle pressure into the ring. You're lifting up through the bottom hip. Now can you press down into the ring? 4. And release, press down 3, and release, press down 2, and then 1 more. Can you hold right here, keeping the hips lifted? Can you lift your right leg? 4, lift 3, lift 2, and then 1 more. Right leg comes down, hips come all the way down. You take a second and breathe right there. Same idea, but we're propping up onto the right hand. We press into the left heel, you press into the right hand, you lift up. So now we're up a little bit higher. It's a different push onto the ring. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you stabilize enough to lift the right leg? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Everything comes back down. We pull the legs in, reach the ring so it goes out over the top of the legs, arms up and over, and we take it to the other side. So now the left hip is down. We start with the left forearm down, left leg is reaching out. Ring in front of you, right knee bent, right foot down, Da, 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 we go right here. Okay, when you're ready, you're pressing gently into the ring to help support you, pushing up and away from the forearm, really engaging that bottom side oblique. I'm stalling, but I think we need it for a second. Okay, press down into the heel. You lift up through the hips. Can you push into the ring? 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold it here, lifting the left leg? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes down, hips lower all the way down. We pop up onto that left hand. Spread out through your fingertips, push into the right heel, lift yourself up, push down into the ring. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right here. Can we lift that left leg? 4, and it can be tiny. 3, 2, and 1. Your foot comes down. You lower the hips all the way down. Just pull the knees in nice and tight. Reach the ring over the legs. Again, we lift the hips, and then you can come all the way down. Good. Take a second right here. We'll bring ourselves all the way down onto the mat when you're ready. Feet go through the ring so that the ring is pressing just above the outside of the ankle. We'll take our arms down by our sides. Let's open them out into a low V right about here. Flex your feet. Try to anchor the hips down and really find your neutral spine. So your legs aren't this far back that your hips are lifting. They're not this far down that your lower back is arching. Flex, push out into the feet. We exhale, push. Inhale, release. Exhale, push. Inhale, release. You got it. Push and release. We're using the outside of the hip, and you probably feel that like immediately. You're like, yes, obviously, outside of the hip. We get outer thigh when we push out like this. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Good. Bend into your knees, keeping the feet flexed so you find more of a tabletop position. Now reach the arms so they come up, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale as you nod chin to chest, lift up through head, neck, and shoulders. Your arms are right outside of your hips, and you start to pump your arms without moving your head and without moving your legs. We pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. It's inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. For 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Good. If you can do more, you extend the legs up. Keep pushing out onto the ring for 7. If you can do more, you lower the legs. For 9. 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. Knees pull in towards your chest. You take a second right here. We're keeping the ring exactly where it is. Arms come back into your low V. Option to keep the legs in tabletop. If this feels like too much, tabletop, perfect. I'm going to go legs up. We're flexing the feet, still pushing out onto the ring. Inhale, moving the legs as one piece. You take the legs over towards the right, letting the left hip lift, but staying heavy into that left shoulder. Exhale, we're utilizing the left side obliques to come all the way back through center. And then we inhale, take the shape over towards the left. Exhale, use that right side oblique to get heavy through the right side. Again, we inhale, take it over towards the right. Exhale, maybe you push out onto the ring to come back through center. Inhale, you take it over towards the left. Exhale, push out. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, over to the left. And then exhale, you come right back up. Good. Reach up, grab onto the ring. Now take the ring so it goes between the legs, just above the ankles. We'll point through the toes. Arms stay exactly where they are. Inhale, we're going to draw a medium-sized circle. Lower the legs down, bring them over towards the right, lift up and around through center, and then reverse that circle over towards the left, up and around. and back through center. We circle over to the right, down, around, and back up. We circle over towards the left, down, around, and back up. 2 more, over to the right, down, around, and back up. And then we take it over to the left, down, around, and back up. 1 more, over to the right, and then over to the left. Good. Everything comes through center. Grab onto your ring, take your legs, put them all the way out in front of you, ring just off to the side. I want you to reach the left arm so it goes up and back overhead, and then take that left hand, reach it across towards the back right corner of your mat as you slide the right hand down. So you're finding a side bend, but you're laying down. Now take your left ankle, cross it over the top of the right, and really try to push out through that left hip. Inhale. Exhale, we start to bring ourselves back up, sliding across the mat as you reach up through that left arm, uncross your left ankle, and then take your left hand down by your side, reach up and out through the right arm, pushing the left hand down. You reach up and across towards the left corner of your mat, crossing the right ankle over the top of the left. It's like you're becoming a banana. That's the shape that we're going for. Inhale. Exhale, you come all the way up. Uncross the right ankle. We'll lower the right hand down. Now, can you bend your knees? Take the legs so they're together. Extend your right leg forward, pressing down into your left heel. Ring comes into your hands. You'll reach it up above your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to roll it all the way up. Single leg teaser. Switch the legs, left leg out, right knee bent, right foot down. You go all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, we come up, switch the legs. We lower down. Exhale up, switch the legs. We lower down. Inhale, exhale up, switch the legs. Good. 2 more times. We're going to come up, switch the legs, lower down. Come up, switch the legs. This is our last one. We roll up with that right leg lifted, switch, and then take it down. Good. When you come up, you get to take your left foot down, bring the soles of the feet together, knees open out wide, lower the arms down so they're just about in line with your shoulders, and then round forward, nod chin to chest, reach, 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 reach. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way back up. Good. Reach your legs so they go out in front of you. I roll myself around my mat so much that I can never end up in the right spot. Take the ring so it goes between the arches of the feet. Feet are flexed like you're trying to push your feet up against the wall, but obviously you can't because you've got the ring in the way. Arms reach out to T. I want you to try and stay in this exact position with your lower body as we take saw. Palms down. Inhale as you twist over towards the left. Flip back through your left palm. Reaching the right hand to the outside of the left foot. You reach far, reach farther, reach furthest, and then come all the way up and de-rotate, twisting towards the right. Right palm flips back. You reach 1, 2, 3. Big exhale all the way up. And then again, we hinge and reach 1, 2, 3, and up. We hinge and reach 1, 2, 3, and all the way up. 2 more, hinge and reach 1, 2, 3, and up. Hinge and reach 1, 2, 3, and all the way up. Last one, hinge and reach 1, 2, 3. And then hinge and reach 1, 2, 3. Good. Arms come down, take the ring, bring it into your hands, and then take the legs underneath you. We'll pop back up into our high kneeling position. Knees down on the mat, again, about hips distance apart. Tops of the feet can press down unless you like that stretch through your feet. You can tuck your toes under. Ring is into your hands, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Gentle pressure into the ring. It's an inhale, reach forward. Exhale, press into the ring to pull back in. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back in, and I'll turn towards the side so you can really see. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back in for 4, for 3, for 2, One more. Reach the arms forward. Inhale to lift the arms up, biceps in line with the ears. Exhale as you lower back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Lift up. And lower down. For 4, lift up. Lift. And lower. Think about anchoring down into the knees and the feet as you reach up and out through the arms. One more, lift. Good, and then take your arms all the way down. Now this next one, we'll start without the ring and then we'll add the ring back in if you feel like you want to. Tops of the feet pressing down, arms out in front of you. The knees are a door hinge, your body is a door. It's an inhale as you hinge it back. Exhale as you come right back up. Inhale, we hinge it back. Exhale, we come right back up. If you feel fine here, or if you're like, oh my God, thigh stretch, we haven't done that in a long time. Just take it as you need to. If you can do more as you hinge back, you'll lift the ring so it comes up. Exhale as you lower down. And the lower down of the arms will help to propel you forward. Just for 4, hinge it back wherever you want to take it. It can be really small. For 3. 2. Oh, it's actually, I think, harder with the toes tucked. Like you just don't get as much range of motion. 1 more. Good. Lower the ring all the way down, bring the legs all the way together, and then sit your hips onto your heels. Take the ring, just put it right in front of you. Fingertips are coming towards your sides. You're up on the fingertips, relaxing the shoulders. Tops of the feet are really pressing down. You'll inhale, push down into the fingertips. Try to lift the legs. We get that stretch to the front of the ankle, and then lower back down. Just 3. We'll lift. For 2. And then 1 more. Good. Everything comes in. Pop up to tabletop, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tops of the feet pressing down. You'll inhale, reach hips to heels. Exhale, pull forward. Now tuck the toes, reach hips to heels. And pull things forward. Untuck, reach back. Pull forward, tuck the toes, reach back. Pull forward, untuck for 2. And forward, tuck the toes and reach. Last one, untuck, reach it back. Pull forward, tuck the toes, hips to heels. Good. Come back to tabletop. Take your left foot, step it to the outside of your left hand. Right hand will go down. Your left arm will reach up and out. You're twisting towards the left side of your room, reaching up through the fingertips. And then exhale, we'll twist. We'll see how close we can get that left forearm to the ground. For me, my elbow can touch, nothing else really can. Inhale, we press up and away, opening up, reaching up through those left fingertips. Exhale as you bring it back down to the inside of that left knee. For 2, inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Okay, now press up. You'll take your left hand to the outside of that left leg, and I just want you to hinge back, trying to get as straight as you can through that left leg, maybe lifting up through the toes, and then pull forward. You can bend into your knees, and you can put as much or as little pressure into your hands as you feel like you need to. If you'd like to come all the way up and take it from right here, if your wrists are just like not happy, or if you're like me and in the wintertime, your wrists act like they're not a part of your body, just come up off of the wrist. That's fine. We'll do 1 more, bend, and then reach back. We'll pull forward. Left hand comes to the inside of the left leg, and then you'll step the left knee back so it's in line with your right. Right foot steps forward. Same thing we did on the other side. Left hand pressing down. We inhale to open up, pressing away from the mat, reaching up through the right fingertips. Exhale as you come right back down. See if you can get your forearm to the inside of that right leg. Inhale, reach up and out. Exhale, bring it back down. For 2, inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. everything will come right back in. Your hand can come to the outside of that right leg. Inhale, just reach your hips back, straightening out through that right leg as much as is comfortable. Exhale, you can pull forward. Now again, hands can come off of the mat for sure. You can take this however it's comfortable. If you feel like you need a little bit more space between your mat and your hands, if you have yoga blocks, that works great. Putting your hands on top of like a stack of books, as long as they're stable, that works great too. Do one more bend and then reach back. Good. Pull forward, take the right hand to the inside of that right leg, and then step your right knee back to meet your left. Now walk your hands in towards your knees, bring yourself up into a seated position, shoulders just right on top of the hips. Shake out through your wrists like you're flicking water off of your fingertips. Like you're like, oh no, there's no paper towels in this public restroom. Good. Inhale, reach the arms so they come up overhead. Let's take the left hand to the right wrist. I want you to reach up and out of the shoulders and then take a little side bend, reaching over towards the left. Gentle pull on that right wrist. Exhale up through center. We switch to the other side. Right hand to the left wrist. You reach up and out. Little side bend, gentle pull over towards the right. And then exhale, come on up. Arms will lower down, and we're gonna do a little mermaid stretch just to wrap us up. We did a little bit of mermaiding, but we're gonna do it again. Legs come over towards your left. I've got a little bit of space between my knees and my feet are, again, a little bit staggered. And this does mean we're gonna practice the transition again. Arms go out to T. I want you to take your left hand to the front of the ankles, bicep by the ear on that right side. We reach up and over. And then exhale, you'll come up, arms go to T. We're going to slide that right hand away from us so that we come down to the forearm, reach up and out through that left arm. Exhale all the way up, reach and side bend. We'll do two more. We reach out, sliding away. And then we come back up. I should classify it's the maybe not so nice mermaid. One more. It's like I liked mermaid until I learned it this way. Good. And then come all the way up. Arms reach out over the legs. We'll lift up and around and then swing the legs over towards the other side. We're pulling the feet in pretty close. Knees can be staggered, feet can be staggered for sure. I will say this, it's very hard to get into this position and to stay here. So this is great. Okay, arms out to T. We inhale, reach up and over, right hand to the ankles, left arm up. We bring it back to T, sliding the left arm away, reaching up and over through the right. Exhale, you can come up through center. We reach up through that left side. And then reach up and away for two. And then last one. Oh. Good. Arms reach to the outside of that right leg. Again, we're going to lift up through the hips. Arms come through center, feet come through center, and then you'll lower all the way down. Take a little roll of the shoulders, and that's where I'm going to leave you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this class. Hopefully you're excited to get back into the more normal routine of classes. Hopefully, take any other additional stretches or movements that you feel like you need. Anything you feel like we missed in this class, now's your time to go ahead and do that. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you back here for our next class.